here with Own Boise, and we are going to be breaking down the market dynamics as of the end of January of 2020. So today I want to educate you a little bit on how to read some of this stuff, and I'm obviously going to talk about numbers and just further iterate previous predictions. So let's dive in. As of 2020, the median sales price has gone up 0.7%. Again, reminding you my prediction, by the end of May here, we'll see a 5% or more increase on sold pricing. Why will we see that? Well, interest rates are surprisingly low. It's an amazing time to get a loan. In fact, I was just talking to a friend about getting a refinance on their home last night. So look into that. If your interest rate's higher than 4.5% right now, you might consider a refinance. Again, today is February 6th of 2020 as I'm recording this, so if you're watching this soon, you might look into that. But let's dive into the market dynamics. So one of the things that is just jumping off the page is our active listings. So this number right here, this red line, is active listings. I actually went back. We have these data sets that you're seeing, these market dynamics. We have them all the way back to 2012. Unfortunately, I don't have them prior to that. I went through every single year looking to see if in Ada County we ever had inventory in those, 8 years, this low, and we haven't. We've never had inventory this low since we've been tracking this data. Personally, I've been selling real estate since 2005. I don't think I've ever seen inventory this low, ever. We talked about it being crazy low in 2015 and 16 and 17 and 18. And I just went back year after year, and it was low. It was down and down and down. And now it's at the bottom that it's ever been at. So as we know, when inventory is really low and people still want to live here, prices are going to go up. So that is not necessarily a great thing for if you're a buyer in this market. Look at these months of inventory that are available. Now, historically, January, by the way, is, just to be 100% transparent, January is typically our lowest month of inventory. So I do predict in February we'll see this number bounce up a little bit. I would guess 450, maybe 500. People are, with the mild winter we're having right now, people are going to be popping their homes on the market in February. But those homes are going to be getting sold right away, so I don't really know what the number will be. You can see if you go back here, 504 in January of 2019 to 534, so it only went up about 30 homes. Gosh, I really hope we get into like the 450s, but we'll see. Next month, it'll be fun to watch. The months of supply, you have to get all the way up to 500 grand just to get over 1 month of supply, which is crazy. So I said I was going to teach you something today. How can you use this data to your advantage? Well, that's a great question. Let's say you are a buyer in this market. This is a great tool right here. The sold price versus the original price. So what happens is when, real estate agents like us and other agents across the valley, when they list properties, they don't know what it's going to sell for. I mean, they have a great idea of what it should sell for, but no one knows. Unless they're going to be writing the check themselves, they just don't know. Well, what they do is over time they lower the price. If it's not selling, that's one of the tools that we can use to sell properties. And by the way, I'll see if I can get a little data set on us versus the average realtor in the market. I'm pleased to announce that last year we got our clients 98% of their original price, whereas the average realtor in our valley got 92%. So with the average price being $370,000 roughly, we got about $21,000 more on average versus most agents. So that's very exciting. I'll share that information with you here shortly. So if you are considering listing, give us a shot. We'd love to interview for the job. So if you're a buyer in this market, you need to understand what this means, and your agent does too. This is something our agents go over, all the time. So we study this so we can understand where they should be at if they're making an offer. So if the list price was $373,750, they're saying that they're going to get 98%, 97.9% of that list price on average. So what we can do is we can look and see, okay, actually here, this is the numbers are already done, so it's easy. The original price was 381. They ended up getting 373. So we can look at, has this home ever been reduced? How many days has it been on the market? The average days on market is 30 for that price range. So if it's been on the market 1 day, we probably can't really negotiate very much if you want to buy the home. If it's been on the market 60 days, we probably have a lot of room to negotiate depending on how much they've lowered the price. So this is one of my favorite numbers to look at when I'm representing buyers. It's also one of my favorite numbers to look at when I'm presenting to a seller on where we should price their home at. Do we want to start high and then drop it? Do we want to be on the market a long time? Here's how this works in real life. My clients, let's just say this number right here. They're like, well, 381 is what the average gets. We want to try for 399.9. So here, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, here's what I am concerned about. If we don't sell it right away, 399.9, we lower the price. We finally get to where it should have been priced at 381, and no one bought it. And now, because it's been on the market for 30 or 60 or 90 days, what do you think a buyer will do when it comes time to write an offer on your property? Are they going to write this full price offer at 381, or are they going to be like, wait, this has been on the market a while, I'm not going to offer full price? So one of the things that we teach our clients is when you price it right to begin with, you typically net the most money. We can go over that in person for anyone out there who's considering selling a property in the area, or just ask questions. You can call us. We'd love to talk to you about it. My whole team is very well versed in this. We talk about it every single day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Expect prices to continue to increase in our valley. Interest rates are super low right now as of February of 2020. Consider doing a refinance. If your rates are higher than 4.5, 4.75, you really should consider it. You could save some money. And yeah, use this knowledge to go forth and conquer. Thank you guys so much for checking this out. Again, I'm Chase Craig with Own Boise at Keller Williams Realty Boise, and we really appreciate you guys and all your help over the years. Thanks so much.